I'm Adam Reilly, and this is the Scrum. Guys, if you love state of speeches, and who doesn't, next Tuesday is going to be terrific. We've got the State of the Commonwealth, or State of the State, as it's dubbed by the crooner among us, and then the State of the Union on the same day. What's at stake for Governor Patrick and President Obama, and what do you expect?
Nothing is at stake for Governor Patrick.
All right, that's the Scrum. So nothing's at stake for the governor.
For Obama, I think a lot is at stake. I think this might be his most important State of the Union. The reason I say that is because with the Republicans, effectively having veto power in the House over anything he wants to do, and with the prospect of the Senate swinging Republican if they reclaim 6 seats, this is Obama's chance. This whole year, what's left of it, is Obama's chance to set an agenda, to tell people why things like joblessness, economic inequality matter, because he and the Democrats are behind the 8 ball this year and maybe even farther behind.
You agree with that?
Yeah, well, I think that both Patrick and Obama, they're both lame ducks essentially. So they both have difficulty, coming from where they are to get legislators who are up for re-election to do what they want them to do. So they're going to be trying to use their sort of bully pulpit, to generate that. But also, I think they are both thinking about coming elections, even though it's not their own. They're used to being able to, both of them, go out there and win over votes on their own sort of, personal likability. Obama, like Peter said, needs people to vote for Democrats in order for him to have some productive time for the next 2 years. And Deval Patrick certainly doesn't want, somebody he doesn't like, which would be a Republican, to come in and in his
Although he thinks Charlie Baker's a great guy, probably.
Great guy and all that. But I think that he does not want a Republican administration to come in and undo what he thinks have been positive changes. So it matters very much to him that people are feeling positive about Democrats other than him. I think you're going to see both of them try to start talking about the economy in ways that they haven't been comfortable to do before, but now they're going to talk about in terms of inequality, minimum wage hikes, those kinds of things.
Doesn't the president also have to do what he can to keep the Senate from marching us toward a war with Iran by, passing further sanctions on Iran right now that we're tiptoeing into diplomacy, thanks in part to John Kerry? I mean, that strikes me as an incredibly high stakes move that the Senate might make, and absolutely vital for Obama that he find a way to convince them not to do it. Is that right?
Well, I think you've seen in the past couple of weeks some movement that the administration is moving some public figures to, and moving some opinions in lead up to him making a strong statement about that in the State of the Union, because it is very important to him.
Yes.
Okay, DCF, the governor, you think he's going to play defense on the Department of Children and Family Services?
He'll be cool, calm, and collected.
All right. Okay, guys, thanks as always. Thank you for watching the Scrum. I'm Adam Reilly. We'll see you later.